Hello and welcome to Instablogs Global Report. This is many with fresh updates and more citizen voices from all over the world. Stories for the day are: Mexican federal court prolongs detention of Bolivian hijacker Jose Mar Flores. Swine flu resurges once again in Kenya. And Morocco sent humanitarian aid to flooded West African countries of Burkina Faso and Niger. A Mexican federal court has ordered Bolivian preacher Jose Mar Flores be kept in jail during the investigation into sabotage and kidnapping charges in the hijacking of a jetliner from the resort city of Cancun. A media from Mexico has more on the story.
A court has ordered Bolivian preacher Jose Mar Flores kept in jail during the investigation into sabotage and kidnapping charges in the hijacking of a jetliner from the resort city of Cancun. The Attorney General's office says a federal court issued the order Monday for Jose Flores. Flores has said he does not regret threatening to detonate a fake bomb aboard an Aero Mexico plane last week. He says he was acting on a divine revelation and wanted to warn Mexican President Felipe Calderon an earthquake could occur in 2012. An hour-long standoff at the Mexico City airport ended peacefully when police raided the plane. None of the 103 passengers and 7 crew members were harmed. The charges against Flores carry a maximum penalty of 43 years in prison.
Even though there has been a respite in the H1N1 strain going around in Kenya, which is extremely mild and not fatal as the one that had caused 2,837 deaths worldwide, the country hasn't put on high alert as the flu hits once again, and this time with schools. Figure Rose Bangi from Kenya cites World Health Organization records stating inadequate availability of Tamiflu tablets in the country.
This is Rose Wangoi, a citizen journalist from Kenya, reporting on Instablogs. Kenya is among the first countries in Africa where swine flu was reported, but the nation is now on high alert as the flu has hit once again, and this time in high schools. Parents with kids in schools have all reasons to worry as close to 10 schools are now in isolation after several cases were reported in less than a week. There is a possibility that thousands of Kenyans could have contracted the H1N1 virus without knowing they have it. Over 100 students are now in quarantine in different schools due to the fast-spreading virus. This comes at a time when a UN report has painted a grim picture of the poor nations where millions could succumb to the virus unless the rich raise 100 billion shillings for vaccines and medicines. Swine flu could cause anarchy in poor nations, according to the report, and destroy fragile economies, the more reason why Kenya is on the spotlight.
After massive flooding that hit the West Africa and displaced a huge number of people, Morocco has decided to send an emergency humanitarian aid comprising hundreds of tents, thousands of blankets and tons of medicine to the neighboring countries of Burkina Faso and Niger. CJ Mohammed Taha has more on flood relief efforts from Morocco.
This is Mohammed Taha reporting for the Instablogs from Morocco. After the massive flooding that hit West Africa and displaced a huge number of people, Morocco has decided to send emergency humanitarian aid to Burkina Faso and Niger. The aid comprises hundreds of tents, thousands of blankets, and tons of medicine. According to the United Nations, recent heavy rains and flooding have affected a lot of people in 16 West African nations. The worst hit countries are Burkina Faso, Senegal, Ghana, and Niger. The Moroccan government said this aid is a part of the effective solidarity and the strong relations between the kingdom and the other African countries. Also, the kingdom expressed full support for the victims and wish they get back to normal life conditions soon.
If you want your voice to be heard by millions, let Instablogs be your choice. You can contact us at cj@instablogs.com. That's all for today's show. We'll be back with fresh updates and more citizen voices. Till then, it's goodbye from the entire team of Report.